Hello, hello, everybody. It has been hot second since I've gone live with a guest, so I'm super, super excited to be on today with Nicola. We are going to send her an invitation to join us, and we're going to have an awesome conversation today with spirituality in entrepreneurship and really just like owning who you are and using that to follow your dream. So just give us 1 minute as Nicola is popping on. She is joining us from outside of London today. So it is later in her Wednesday afternoon than it is for anyone in the East Coast of the US. That's where I'm at if anyone is new here. And we are just going to give her 1 minute. I hope that everybody is having an awesome Wednesday so far. I don't know where like this week in particular has gone, other than for me, it's been taking care of my dogs coming out of surgery. So it's been a busy week and a not busy week at the same time. But yeah, so I hope that you are all doing really well. We are having just a tech issue, so please bear with me. But how's everybody's Wednesday going? If you are live with us, feel free to go ahead and stick it in the comments and chat with us here. As always, we want this to be a dialogue or a conversation. So if you have any questions for myself or for Nicola, our guest expert who will be popping on, go ahead, put them in the chat. And if you are not live, but catching the replay, absolutely same thing. Go ahead and pop your questions in the chat, and Nicola and I will get back to you depending on, what your question is and everything. So again, just bear with us for 1 minute. All right. This is always like the weird part of an Instagram live when you save the whole recording and you have like 30 seconds to a minute or two of the host just kind of chatting away while everybody hops on. I wish you could edit this piece out, but it is what it is. So. Alrighty, so Nicola is joining now. Perfect. Hi!
Hello. So sorry.
How are you?
I lost your link as it went then. This is all so new to me.
I feel like every time I do an Instagram live, something inevitably is like, no, we're not going to do this right for you today.
Oh.
Not you. How are you
Bless.
doing though?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm so excited.
I've got lots of things. Sorry, I've got lots of things all happening at the bottom. I can't see anything. Do I need to press something? It says share video. Do I need to press that button or?
No, you're good. I can see you. Everything looks normal, so I think you can probably just ignore it.
Okay, that's cool. Oh, thank you.
I'm so excited to talk to you again today. It was awesome chatting a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, no, it was lovely. Thank you. I loved meeting with you and just being in your energy. It was great.
So I'm going to introduce you real quick.
Okay.
Hi, for anyone who is live with us or catching the replay, we have with us today Nicola. She is the founder of Soulful Wisdom Academy. I kept saying that over in my head and kind of messing it up at some point today. I'm like, I have to get this right. She is a Reiki master, a healer, a magical being of all these different healing properties and spirituality pieces. And she, like I said, is the founder of her business, author, also almost published, right?
Nearly, yeah. Next month, yeah. Collaboration with 30 other lovely women, yep.
Yeah. So there's so much magic. We actually met through one of the Facebook female entrepreneur groups, and I don't even know if it was you introducing yourself or if you had commented on someone else's post of like all this stuff that you do with your clients. And it just hit me. I was like, I need to meet this woman. So I'm pretty sure I like kind of geeked out and commented. I was like, can we chat? I just want to know about you.
Yeah, no, I can't remember either. Just, yeah, there's so much chat in that group, isn't there?
But it was awesome. And you and I got to chat a couple of weeks ago, just like everything that you do. And it was amazing to hear about how you bring all like the old wisdom and the new science wisdom together. So before I keep talking about everything, do you want to introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do in your business.
Yeah, so as you say, I'm a Reiki master, shamanic healer. Yeah, I just got too many modalities. I've gone down that rabbit hole really. So I won't go into them all. But yeah, I mean, I created the Soulful Wisdom Academy. That was kind of my idea really. It was to have all these modalities under one roof, as it were. And it was mainly for just to be a safe place where women support other women who are just awakening in their spirituality, and you know, the women that are ready to heal like their emotional blocks, and then through this healing they just learn to pull back their personal power, and then they can express their authentic self again. And part of this as well is to just be able to lead with your, you know, your own intuitive guidance. That's the soulful wisdom part, is your, you know, your intuitive guidance, and to do so without shame and without guilt and without fear of judgment, because that's really, you know, for us as women, we're still in this patriarchic society, and that's, you know, what happens. It's that witch wound, and we're still feeling that fear, but we feel we can't follow our intuition. And so my courses really are all about following that intuition with just courage and confidence and conviction, really. So yeah.
And I think there's so much behind everything that you're saying, from the community aspect of it. Women in particular, we need that community. That's how we're built, is to have true sisters who are there supporting us and like really helping push us as well. So I just think that everything you're doing is so needed, so needed. I love it. I love everything that you do.
Oh, bless.
Do you have like a favorite part of it? And I know this isn't on the list of questions I sent you. I'm sorry, I just got the question. But do you have like a favorite part, or like a preferred, or anything that you're feeling right now?
I think it's a mixture of things, really. I like it when I'm doing a healing session because I just work intuitively, and I will just mix and match the modalities according to what the client's needs are, really. So it might start off as a Reiki session, and then in the middle of it, there may be some mediumship, and, you know, some information comes through. That doesn't always happen, but sometimes I might use the oracle cards to kind of, you know, have confirmation on the information that has come through for me. I love it. I just think, I don't know, I think it's quite magical that you can feel someone else's pain, and they're not even in the same room as you, and through that I can work out their kind of where the energetic blocks are and what's going on in their life. And yeah, I just think it's really wacky. I love that aspect of it, I guess. So my sort of idea again with the academy is to hopefully those who are aspiring to be healers, and those people going down that rabbit hole with all those sort of modalities, is, you know, that they might want to work with me and they can learn this same sort of mix and match of the modalities, how I do it, really, which is my fusion method, or dimensional fusion method. So yeah, which is blending that kind of science, really, the science of quantum physics with just the magic of the metaphysical world that we don't yet know.
And I know that when we talk separately, it's almost like science is finally catching up to what we've known. You talk about the witch wound,
Yes,
which I totally resonate with, and also like we have the cellular knowledge in our bodies. Like we know everything that science is now almost coming out to like confirm.
Yeah.
So I really like how you talk about bringing it together and fusing it and making it your own, because we have the power within each one of us. We don't have to like do it a certain way.
Definitely, definitely. And I think that's, yeah, it is a big part of how I want to teach it, is that, you know, to gain that confidence to do what is right for you and what feels right for you and right to your own values. And, you know, that's how you want to go ahead and, you know, work with your healing. You find the right modality that fits for you. Yeah, definitely.
Oh my goodness. So I am spiritual, but I don't necessarily like bring a lot of that into my business. I'm more of the strategy side.
Yeah.
But I know that there are days when like I have a lot of client work where I have a hard time then prioritizing myself or like delineating my spiritual or my healing practices from like all of the energy that's coming in. So how do you do that? Like how do you take care of your own self while also managing the business and life and clients?
Well, I confess, you know, like everyone, we're all human and not perfect and things do go wrong. But I guess for me, the way I kind of started it is just building those habits on those everyday habits that we already have. So I just woke up 20 minutes earlier and I started meditating, and that, in a sense, you know, I didn't have to get out of bed, I didn't really have to do anything different. It was like a drowsy sleep in a way, so it was still quite relaxing and nice thing to wake up for. And then, you know, just automatically wake up at that new time now. And then like in the shower, that's, you know, it's a 5-minute thing where you kind of just you're cleansing yourself anyway, so you can just cleanse your energetic system and, you know, ground yourself down and call back all your energy that you've left behind anywhere, and then just, you know, yeah, cleanse it through and so on, and bring that energy back to yourself. So that's a quick thing in the shower. And then there's, I like, just before I go to bed, I would do a Reiki session as well. So it's all built into the times that you're already doing things, and that's, you know, part of as well how I like to teach, you know, and show how you can get these modalities into your day, into your everyday life, really quite easily. Synchronicities are another massive thing. So throughout the day, just taking note really, and having that awareness of, you know, the timings, I guess, and understanding the numerology of that. And my biggest thing is going out into nature. I live in the New Forest near here, so I like to go into the forest and just see what little nuggets of wisdom come up, you know, from the trees and from the animals and the things that you see. And then I post all that on my TikTok videos as well, so other people can, you know, benefit if they want to from those little bits of wisdom that come through. So yeah, they kind of build it into the day like that, really, so it becomes more effortless. Is the
I
idea.
had never thought of doing something like that in the shower. So like, thank you. I just think that I get the cleansing thing and I've done that. But as far as calling back your energy and like not quite cord cutting, but just kind of cleansing and claiming what's yours. Thank you. I'm going to take that and use that one for myself.
You can kind of do it all at the same time, can't you? You can run that energy as you're grounding, then you can cleanse through at the same time. So you just do, yeah, the whole lot. And I think it is important to call back your energy, particularly at the end of the day. You know, you don't realize how much you've you've given it away. And I guess that's why I like to do the Reiki, because it is just relaxing before I go to bed as well. So it helps me sleep.
No, I have been doing a lot of Reiki myself lately. And I've tried, like, I haven't tried it in a while, but trying to do some before I go to sleep, I end up just like putting myself to sleep.
Yes. Well, but then that's what your body needs, isn't it? It just needs to rest. So you know, the Reiki's still running and you're still benefiting from it. So it's great. I think we make things too hard for ourselves sometimes when we think, oh, you know, we've got to do all these hand positions and follow through. When really you can just place your hands exactly, you know, just follow your intuition and place your hands where it's needed. And if you drift off to sleep, that's fine. You know, you'll get those benefits. Even just a few minutes a day is great. Sort of keep you more tip-top condition. or your energetic system at least.
Yes. Which then keeps everything else in line too. If your energy is good, the rest of you is going to be fine.
Yeah,
Totally
about.
fine.
Yes. Yeah.
So I think there's so much magic. I keep saying magic because like you really do, you're just this like magical being of all of this. I don't know. Yeah. But if you had, sorry, if you had like one word of wisdom or one message to get through to other people who are starting out on spirituality, starting out their own business, following something that sounds still kind of woo, still kind of weird and different, what would be a message that you'd have for them?
I think if you're just starting out, you've definitely just got to pick something that you're totally in alignment with, and that, you know, it's in alignment with you, your values. It's got to be something that you feel passionate about. You know, you've got to know that problem that you're solving for that client, and you would basically do it for free. You know, you've got to absolutely love what you do. And you know, I guess if it's a dream or a big vision and it seems too big or too overwhelming, then it's just breaking it down into those little steps, isn't it? And taking little action steps to sort of to take that action to get to that longer goal. And having, like I say, having the women supporting women is great. I don't think I'd have got as far as I have without other women helping. And a business coach. Definitely worth investing in someone like you. Definitely. But I think as well, when you're just, you know, going for or trying to start your own business, is still remembering that you need to do that inner work. You know, that because as you grow, the self-worth and the self-doubt and all those things begin to set in, and although you've got all these modalities and things, you forget to use them on yourself. and your cup gets empty again, and you know, so you go through that phase again of yeah, it's just remembering that you've got these tools, and you know how to use them, and to remember to actually use them too. But yeah, sorry, I don't know if I completely answered your question there, though.
Yes. Yes, and I think it goes back to a lot of breaking it down in the smaller steps and realizing that if you're getting this nudge or this idea, that you're having it for a reason, that it's not just like some random person telling you like, this is your intuition, this is something that's driving you to go after it, so follow it. Like it's going to be awesome. Yeah. And also, you touched on before about making the habits so easy and not getting down on ourselves. We have all these big, beautiful tools. Use them. Like take 5 minutes and go outside and bundle up. It's 15 degrees in Northeast US. So bundle up and go outside and just have the sun like hit your face, right? Even if it's cold for a couple of minutes. So I think those are really great messages and lessons for all of us to learn, especially when you're starting out and everything feels so overwhelming.
Yeah, I do think one of the biggest challenges, I know from other women and healers where we've been on this kind of journey together, like going through our shamanic apprenticeship, and it just seemed to be one of the things that we forgot to do was to remember ourselves, because you get so caught up in the business and other person, and then it's almost like you go right back to the beginning again, because you spent all this time in your healing journey, you know, peeling back those layers, doing that inner work, and then suddenly you've forgotten it all. You've got to do it all again. It feels like we're still going around in this cycle.
This doesn't just stop. I have to continue this.
I'm sure it does. Yes. Yeah.
It changes. It just changes how it comes up for you.
Just tell it, that's it. I'm not doing it anymore. Yes, moving on.
Yeah. So I know you talked about what your program is and everything, but how can people follow you or reach out to you? Like, what's the best way for them to contact you and get more of you and your magic in their lives?
So I have I'm probably more on Facebook maybe than Instagram, but I have a group called Confident Intuitive Woman. So you can find me there, or my own profile as well. And I've got a page on Facebook too. So probably more so there. TikTok's totally different. You don't really see me. I'm not that brave. So it's just lots of lovely videos of the forest and, you know, nature, and then little nuggets of wisdom that come through. So yeah.
That's just as important though. If you are in the cities and you can't get out in nature, at least you can watch somebody else get out in nature and like kind of get the side benefits of it.
Yeah, I also think it's a really nice way, because I very much focus on women, with the TikTok videos with the nature. I think it also captures some, you know, men as well that are interested in this, and obviously they can work with me. I do work with men, but it's just the programs that I'm doing is really geared more for women, just because of the whole witch wound and all the different things like that. So
I will include all of your contact and stuff in the saved caption of the video and everything. So for anyone who's not live with us, you'll be able to find her very easily. But thank you so much for joining. First, thank you so much. It was so nice to see you again. Is there anything else you want to talk about or share with us today?
No, not really. Well, no, not really. I mean, I'm hoping to have a launch for my main course, but that's not until 22nd of February. So doing that on, is it 22222, I think. So going with that number. So, you know, we want to see balance, and my course is all about getting balance. So seemed like a good date to pick.
Perfect way to finish out February and go into the rest of the year, following the intuition and like tapping into everything that we have in each one of us. So I'm so excited for everything to come out. Like, I can't wait to see February 22nd what you have.
Thank you. Oh, bless. Yeah, I'm pretty excited too.
And the book, I'm excited for the book. You said that's coming out next month too?
Yes, it is. Yes, it's just, it's sort of 30 women's stories on, it's just our stories. And I guess mine is about that, following your intuition and, you know, going right back to childhood, how things started with, you know, dreams and different things that used to come true, and how I feared all of that and, you know, shifted it and put it away. And yeah, so it's I'm very excited, and it's all going to charity as well, which is lovely. So to help women from slavery and children. So a good cause.
So where do we find the book? What is the title of it?
It's called She Is.
Yes. Okay.
I'm like forgotten the rest of it. You put me on the spot.
I'm sorry.
She is what? She is something. Sorry.
We'll find it. It's on your profile somewhere.
It's on the top of my page. Oh dear, losing the plot.
It's the end of the day for you. Totally cool.
Yeah.
But Nicola, thank you so much. It was great to chat with you again. I can't wait for everything to come out and just like celebrate you in the next couple of weeks. And thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.
Oh, thank you. And you. Cheers. Bye-bye.